Hey, Luke, how cool is it that you guys get to play in an NFL stadium like this each season, getting to go to Philadelphia and to play at the link?
How you doing, Scott? It's awesome. We've played in Lincoln Financial, or I have twice now. It's an awesome stadium, great environment. I'm looking forward to it, so it's exciting.
And you've also played against Temple before. What have you seen on film that is so improved about this team that Coach said it's probably going to be the toughest team you've played yet this year?
100%. Yeah, they're a totally different team than past years, and they've always given us trouble. They got some new coaches. They got a lot of hungry players. They're a good program, and we're excited for the challenge. We're looking forward to it.
What's it like for you guys physically coming off a service academy like last week that was so physically demanding? How important is it that you guys really take it up another notch to be ready for Temple?
Hmm. Yeah, when we play Air Force and Army, obviously it's a different type of ball game, very physical ball game. But I mean, we're a tough unit. We train for this. We're prepared, and I don't see any sort of like hangover, anything like that where we don't come out this week playing to the best of our ability. So I'm not too worried about that.
Thanks a lot, Luke.
Yep.
Wags.
Luke, when you looked at the tape from Air Force, what were some of the things that, Coach Volker or your position coaches felt that you all didn't do as well as you needed to?
I mean, there's a lot to critique. Obviously, we let up a lot of points, but looking at the film, we did a lot of really good things, and then there's just like a few things we got to clean up, and I think we got the possibility to be a really good defense. And I mean, we there's always stuff to improve on, and it's always better to peak towards the back end of the season. So I mean, we're fighting like hell pretty much to do anything we can to maximize what we got and to really be the best defensive unit we can. But I mean, we're gonna practice hard. We're gonna come together as a unit. So I'm not too worried about what we saw in the film and like what we didn't do well because we'll get it fixed. So
One thing Coach Newberry pointed out is if you take away the 61-yard run by the quarterback at the beginning of the game, they only rushed for about 140 yards, which you would take that against a team like Air Force normally. Does that kind of put a positive spin on things?
100%. Yeah, I mean, we take pride in trying to stop the run. Obviously, we can't let up that big run to start the game. But I mean, our goal as a defense is to let up like less than 3.3 yards a game or an attempt. So we can't let up those big X plays, those big runs. But I mean, the number one goal is always to stop the run in our defense.
So what did happen on that long run as far as you were concerned? I mean, how did that go for such a big gainer?
I mean, there's a few technical errors. It was a good play by Air Force. I mean, we'll fix it. There's no doubt. That's something we won't get beat by again. So I'm not too worried about it.
Aiden Vallejo. Are you with the Temple TV station?
Yeah, I'm with Our Sports Update Temple, just chiming in on the Zoom call,
Yep, go ahead.
getting some
You're up.
footage. So, Luke, uh, last week we saw Temple like kind of take a come from behind win, outscoring UTSA 24-7 in the second half. How do you plan to just, if you do get a lead, keep your foot on the gas and not let a resilient team like this, come back?
Yeah, I mean, Temple's a good program. New coaching staff and stuff, and I mean, we're preparing for the best. We know that they're a good team. They've played some tough competition, Georgia Tech, Oklahoma. So we know they're going to be a resilient team, and we're just going to do everything on our part to handle what we can so that we can get that lead and hold it. So
Yeah. You keep mentioning the new coaching staff. How has the preparation for the KC Keeler Owls been different from years past?
yeah, I feel like this is a very disciplined unit they got. Their defense coordinator coming from Rice, obviously, he gave us trouble in the last year. So I mean, we're expecting big things out of them. So I mean, we're not taking anything for granted. We know that Temple's going to be a good team.
Yeah. And Peter Clark has really emerged as a great tight end, especially in the American. He's having a career year. How do you guys game plan for a player like that?
Yeah. I mean, especially in my position, we go against tight ends basically every play. So it's good to get some good competition. And week in, week out, the AAC's always got good tight ends. So I'll watch film, I'll see what he does technically, and I'm looking forward to a good matchup against him. So it's exciting.
Scott Wyckoff.
Yeah.
Luke, how important is it that you guys continue to develop the twos and threes that really give you the depth on defense to give you guys the rest and able to keep the fresh legs in there?
Yeah, it's huge. We take a lot of pride in being the hardest practicing team in the country, and I mean that's not only the ones, but that's the twos and the threes as well. So I mean, just developing those guys so that they can give the ones a break and just come in and you don't really miss a beat. That's huge. And like obviously at my position, having Adam Clank who comes in and gives me rest, it's a huge thing, huge impact because allows me to play faster and have a little bit more juice when I am in the game. So just having that in all different positions is a huge benefit to our defense.
Remembering back to when you were a sophomore, when you think about the guys in the defensive backfield behind you that are out on islands as sophomores, really rallying, even after maybe a play might get away from the way they come back. How impressive has that been this year as they develop?
Yeah, we really got a young secondary, and I feel like they've made huge strides so far this season, just getting better week in, week out. You can see it on film. And I mean, really for our secondary, the sky's the limit. So, I mean, obviously there's always stuff to clean up as I say that again, but like, a lot of potential there, and I'm looking forward to what they're putting together on the back end, and it's fun to see.
Are you able to really enjoy this senior year on the yard, not only with what's going on in football, but really the whole experience as you see the light at the end of the tunnel?
100%. Yeah, I feel like your life's so busy on a day-to-day basis at the academy that you don't really have much time to take in, like be grateful for how much this school provides. And like as a senior, you kind of start to see that light at the end of the tunnel, as you said. It's just awesome. I'm really just trying to take it all in every game, every week, and just try to live day to day. And it's I mean, I'm blessed for this place and what it's done for me. So
Thanks.
Wags.
Coach Newberry was talking about needing to create more turnovers. Can you talk about that? He feels like you're not creating enough turnovers.
mhm. Yeah. Winning the turnover margin is a huge thing. Like there's statistics, like I don't know them off the top of my head, but just like being at least plus one, plus two in a game is huge. And anything other than that is basically you win like 95% of the time. But yeah, like in the past years, we have been able to force a lot of fumbles, a lot of interceptions, and this year we haven't really gone off to that hot of a start in that regard. But I mean, we're gonna keep working on it in practice, forcing turnovers so that when it needs to happen, like in this past Air Force game, Jackson forcing that fumble, it can really change the tide of a game. So I mean, we'll just keep working on it. And obviously turnovers are a huge aspect of the game, so we're just going to try to maximize that as much as possible.
So, I mean, in your opinion, what is the key to causing turnovers? I mean, is there anything? I mean, can you really coach it, or I mean, what is the coaching staff going to? What? How do you increase this?
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely coach it. They've been definitely placing an emphasis on just attacking the ball in practice. When the ball is in the air to get interceptions, and then just like anytime you have an opportunity to white stripe the football, you do that. And I mean, that's like it's something you can definitely practice and get better at. So we've been working on it, and so I'm not too worried about that.
2 years ago, after losing to Air Force, a disappointing loss to Air Force, you went up to Temple and played a very poor game. I think, Coach Newberry felt that was really, really you fell one win short of a bowl berth. That he felt that was the one that kind of got away. Do you remember that game, and how do you not allow that to happen again?
Yeah, that was a tough game. I mean, looking back on it, that was basically the reason why we were at home in late in December instead of being at a bowl game. So it's a kind of a personal game for those who played in it my sophomore year. So I mean, you can't like you got to expect the best out of everybody. Temple's going to be a good program, entirely different team from the 2 years ago, but I mean, still for us seniors, that sophomore year game, that was a brutal game, and for me at least, it's definitely a personal game that I've had circled.
I've got those numbers. In the FBS, if you win the turnover battle, you win 76% of the time. If you're plus two, 84%, plus three or more, 91%. So you're
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
Jaden,
Luke, you go up against Blake like in practice every day, I'm assuming. Have you noticed the jump in his play from this year to last year, from last year to this year?
Yeah. I mean, Blake gets better week in, week out. He's always been a very smart guy, really good with his reads, and I feel like he's really taken a lot of steps to grow as a passer. You kind of see that in the Air Force game, throwing for 300 something yards. So I mean, great player, great guy, and I mean, I love seeing the success that he's getting. So totally deserved.
Yeah, our running back group is sort of not so much of a committee, but you see a lot of different faces. And last week,
Mhm.
we had over 130 yards rushing. So what's the game plan going into the game facing Jay Ducker and Hunter Smith and Jaquez Smith?
Yeah, I mean, Temple's obviously got a good running committee and stuff like that. But I mean, we face great backs every week, and you got to stop the run first. That's the game of football. So it's exciting facing good backs like that. So it's going to be a good challenge.
What's been the message going into this week? You're on the road. You're going up against what you said was like the biggest test you've had all season. It's sort of an opportunity for a statement game. What's been the coach's message?
Yeah, I mean, just be prepared. We can't let Air Force like linger. We obviously that game's over with. We won that one, so I mean, we just got to move on to the next week. Just be 1-0. So I mean, just continue to work hard in practice and just go 1-0 every play, every snap, and just attack this week to the best of our ability.
Thank you.
Yep.
all right, we've went around twice. Does anyone have any other questions for Luke?
I got one more, Luke. How important has Coach Brown been to your development as he's been there each of these last 3 seasons when you've been in the lineup?
I mean, he's been, I would say, the most influential person to me in my time at the academy. Just having someone like that in your corner who loves the game of football so much and trusting you so much. I mean, it's as a player, it's huge to have. So, I mean, I'm blessed to have him as a position coach, and he's a guy who brings energy every day. And I mean, I'd be lying if I said that I didn't sometimes come in like tired from class. And whenever you see his energy and just the type of stuff that he brings to the table every day, he's always working hard. And it's just like as a player, you want to be coached by someone like that. So he's really changed me as a person. I'm blessed to have him as a position coach. So
Great. Thanks a lot.
thank you.
Luke, you guys put in your service preferences a couple weeks ago. What's your top two or three?
Yep. I put Navy pilot at 1, and then Naval flight officer at 2, and then surface warfare at 3. So
Awesome.
looking forward to that. Yeah.
Wags, you have anything?
Yeah, one more. Going back to the turnovers, do you think being disruptive, like getting in the backfield for sacks and tackles for loss, is that more the way to create turnovers? I mean, that's how it happened against Air Force. It was I think that might have been a run blitz, was it?
Yeah, I mean that was a blitz that we brought from the field for that. But I mean obviously, yeah, pressure. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, cause turnovers, make him throw with someone in his face so we can get interceptions on the back end, and then obviously like tomahawk the quarterback when you have the opportunity to. But I mean pressures obviously we need to obviously get better at that as a defensive line. So we're always working day in, day out to really get to the quarterback. So
I think.
thank
As
you.
we talk about turnovers, a reminder: Temple is the only team in the FBS that has yet to have a turnover. Anyone have anything else? All right. Thanks a lot, Luke. Great job. Thanks,
Thank
everybody.
you.
We'll
Appreciate
be
it.
back at 2 o'clock
Thanks
with
a
Coach
lot.
Volker.